The U.S. Air Force plane crashed in California with, supposedly, nuclear materials on board. This was reported by a local TV channel. The accident occurred in Imperial County near the city of Glamis. It's not reported exactly what caused the crash at the moment. Moreover, there is no information about what kind of nuclear materials were on board, and whether there is a threat of radioactive contamination. Currently, all the circumstances of what happened are clarified. Calexico Chronicle, according to radio conversations through open channels, said that the V-22 Osprey crashed. This type of aircraft is stationed at a U.S. Marine Corps base in that area. This is one of the many pieces of negative news in the U.S. today. Other problems include extremely high inflation rates. U.S. President Joe Biden called the country's record inflation a curse. He was quoted on Jimmy Kimmel's humorous talk show. "Inflation is the curse of our existence," Biden said, noting that gasoline and food are the most expensive. At the same time, the U.S. presidential administration is calling the price hikes Putin's price hikes. They claim that inflation was a consequence of the Ukrainian crisis and deny that the economy was inflated during the coronavirus pandemic. Kimmel said inflation is killing Biden. It's like a bulletin board that tells everyone how expensive everything is. But if Donald Trump leaves you a marker pen, maybe you could fix the numbers, he added. Furthermore, a state of emergency is still in the country. The president's decision is due to the critical electricity situation in the country caused by Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the drought. As stated in the press release, Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine has triggered disruptions in energy markets, and the extreme heat and drought are causing shortages and high electricity demand. These factors threaten the ability of the U.S. to meet consumer demand for electricity in the country. The White House added that the state currently cannot import enough solar power generation panels. Therefore, Biden instructed him to consider lifting duties on imports of solar modules from Cambodia, Malaysia, Thailand, and Vietnam for 24 months or until the emergency regime is lifted. Recently, however, the United States couldn't import solar modules in sufficient quantities to provide the necessary increase in solar capacity. And that is not even considering the escalating threats from the Asia-Pacific region. To counter the growing influence of China in the world, the Joe Biden administration announced on Wednesday a new proposal for a U.S. economic partnership with Latin America. It is noted that President Joe Biden offers his southern neighbors an alternative to China's greater influence, which requires greater U.S. involvement in the region, including increased investment, strengthening supply lines, and promoting existing trade agreements.